Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Second Star to the Left. I'm Michelle, and this is my daughter, Billy.
Hi.
And here's where we share board game reviews, ramblings, and a few wrong turns along the scenic route. To talk about a game I've been looking forward to for a very long time, and it is the next game in the Scott Almes Simply Solo line, and that is a Nice Cuppa. Now, Button Shy has sent us along a preview copy, so thank you to them, and we're going to share our thoughts about this next solo game in the line. A Nice Cuppa is about brewing the perfect cup of tea and how that process and that tea can take away our worries, which is something that we already know around here because we are big tea drinkers. And, I'm sure some people go for some coffee, but we're always going to go for a nice cup of tea. So let's talk a little bit about how it works. You have 7 wonderful stages of making tea. We select the tea, we boil the water, we select our favorite mug, we pour, we steep, we add milk and sugar, if you want, we sip, and we enjoy. We want to make sure that all of these 7 phases go in the right order on the table, because if you do them out of order, you're not going to make a very good cup of tea, if you're going to make a cup of tea at all. Mm-hmm. What we're going to do is shuffle these up, making sure that the side with the gold teapot is facing forward. That is your focused side. Your better side, probably. And we're going to place all 7 cards down onto the table. They also give us this nice reference card to remember the turn order and end of game conditions. And we'll place that over here to the side. Next up, we have a stack of worry cards. What do you worry about? Well, probably the same things everybody else worries about.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. That's not worrying.
It's the cheat code. It lets you win.
So we worry about our health. We worry about technology, especially when it's not working and you want to record. We worry about financial things. We worry about our commute, about academic stresses, about work, existential things, housework, aging, and politics. So we're going to shuffle up these worries. There are 10 of them here. And we are going to place one of them beneath each. We're going to place one of them beneath each stage of the tea making process. Okay, so now we have it all set up. What we're going to want to do is to move the cards so that they are in order from 1 to 7. There are 2 modes to play on. We're going to play on the relaxed mode. The advanced mode is when you have to get them all 1 to 7 to score. In the relaxed mode, you're going to score from wherever the 1 is for however many sequential numbers you have after that. Anything that's not in that row won't score. And you're going to score 2 points for everyone that has the gold teacup facing up, 1 point for everyone that has the distracted red teacup facing up, and you're going to lose a point for every worry that remains in the row. And I'll show you how you get rid of them. But before I start, I will tell you once again, and if you watch these videos, you know, we are not a rules teach.
No, not even close.
We're not a rules teach. And we're not going to play the entire thing for you, but we may do a solo-ish where you'll get to see it later on. We just want to get you a feel for what this game is like and how it works. You're going to start by flipping one face-down worry card, and then from left to right, one at a time, perform each face-up worry card's action. You don't have to start with any particular worry card. You could start wherever you'd like. I, for whatever reason, like to start with number 1. So I'm going to flip this one over. It is our health worries. Uh-oh. Well, our health worries mean that we swap an odd-numbered card with an even-numbered card, which we can do right away. So, let's swap the 1 and the 6. Like this. The next step is to flip over the card above the worry card, which we will do. Then we check to see if there are any worry cards with gold teapots above them. And since this is the first round, there obviously aren't. After all those steps are taken, we have the option of swapping 2 adjacent cards. So I think for now we'll swap this 1 and this 5, and then we move on to the next round, knowing that this will still be in play this round. So we're going to flip over this card here, and we're going to be worrying about our commute. And for this, it means we're going to swap any 2 cards that aren't a pair. You're not going to help me at all on this, are you?
Oh, no, I'm just going to watch.
Okay, so I can swap the 2 and the 5. Look at that.
Nice.
And then we swap an even numbered card and an odd numbered card.
Why?
Because the health one says we have to. I don't want an even number and an odd number. I can swap 4 and 7. There we go. After we've done everything that the worries tell us to do, we're going to flip over the cards on top of the worries. And then for each one that's under a gold worry, we get to say goodbye to that worry. So we are no longer going to worry about health.
Yay.
Yay! Then we can swap 2 cards if we want to. Do we want to? Not this time. This is a programming game that reminds me a little bit about fishing lessons, if you got a chance to play that, which also means that I'm not great at thinking ahead, and I'm not great at planning ahead, and so I play very quickly and very reactionary, which is not your best strategy. And again, not a rules teach. We're just trying to give you an idea of how it plays. So let's do a couple more rounds and see how it goes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to flip over 2. That's the financial one. We start with this. We swap any 2 cards that are not a pair. So we'll swap the 3 and the 4. Then we move a pair to another spot on the line. And then those are the only 2 we have to do this time. Having them all in a row right now looks like a really good thing, except I have all these worries that are going to mess that row up. So it doesn't really work out in my favor. We're going to flip over the one over each of the worries that are exposed. That means we are no longer worried about our commute. Ta-da! And then we can swap 2 cards if we want to, which we're not going to because it's in a row right now. We're going to flip over this one. So now we have technology, which means we swap a pair with a single card to the left or the right of that pair. Oh boy. So we're going to move a pair to another spot on the line. Swap these back, I guess. And then we're going to swap a pair with a single card to the left or right of that pair. We'll do this. Then we flip them over the exposed worries. We are no longer have any financial worries whatsoever. And then we go. We will continue this way until there are no more face-down worry cards at the beginning of the turn. And once we get to that, we just skip the flipping over part, and we play out any worries that are exposed, and that will be our last turn. There we go. Okay. If this would have been how we played it out, and again, not a rules teach, we would have gotten 2 points for each card that is in order with the focused symbol showing. So we get 2, 4, 6. Then we get 1 point for each distracted one. 7, 8. And then that's where we stop scoring because these are not in order. And then we lose 1 for having existential dread. So we get 7 points, which, by the way, isn't that great on the scoring. Right? This game plays very quickly. It's like a standard solitaire game. So you're putting the cards out and you're moving them around, which means it doesn't feel that bad if you lose a little bit. And you can just go back, pour yourself a cup of tea, and play it again. I have played this game at least 20 times in the last 2 weeks because it's just really easy to sit down with and play. And if you mess up, you just shuffle them all up and start over again. So who is this game for? Well, obviously, if you're already buying up every game in the Scott Almes Simply solo line, then this game's going to be for you. It's programmed movement, so if you like things that are a bit puzzly and make you have to think ahead, then this is definitely going to be for you. Who is it not for? I don't really know. I mean, if you don't like solitaire games, then obviously a solo game isn't going to be for you. But I think this one ticks a lot of boxes for people because I think the artwork is beautiful.
It is.
It's just gorgeous.
I really like the way they've done a lot of the worries. The art style they've used for those.
Yeah, the worries don't feel so bad and worrisome. And it's nice, that thought of just the process of making a cup of tea, of pouring it and steeping it and smelling it while it's doing that, holding that warm cup, can actually take away some worries. And we happen to know that for a fact around here because we do it quite often. We will most likely make a soloish of this one because Billy has thoughts on the way I play and which choices I make.
Some positive thoughts. Some of them are positive.
Billy is positive that she has better ideas than I do.
To be clear, I'm very positive on the game itself. It's the way she plays and sometimes makes choices that's,
I try.
She got 7 points this game, so...
This game is going to be This game is going to be live on Kickstarter as of today. I will put all of that information down below. If you like solitaire games, if you like button shy games, if you like Scott Almes games, or if you just like tea and would love a nice card game about it, then go check it out and see if this one's for you. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see,
or if you'd like to keep watching until we get one right,
then please like, subscribe, and share. As always, open tables, open minds, and play yourselves.
Bye. I saw that. You looked at the screen.
I looked down at my mug.
No, you looked at your mug on that monitor.
No, I didn't.
I watched your eyes.
Oh my gosh.
They went to the left.
I think I hate you. Today we're here.
You know they can see the top down that it's not tea.
No, they can't. That looks like tea. It's tea right there.
Sure.